Welcome to Meaningful Conversations with TalkCoz, where stories unfold and insights find a home in your heart. I'm your host, Melky, and today we are taking a gentle stroll into the world of empathy, a word so familiar yet so misunderstood. Picture this: it's a quiet evening in a small town nestled among rolling hills. The sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in soft hues of orange and pink. You are sitting on an old wooden bench, listening to the whispers of the wind. It's the perfect moment for a story, isn't it? So, let's dive in. Once in a sleepy little village, there lived two friends, Empathy and Sympathy. They were often mistaken for one another, though their hearts were completely different. Sympathy was kind hearted but distant. Whenever someone shared their troubles, Sympathy would nod, offer a polite, "Oh, I understand," and move on. Empathy, on the other hand, would sit down beside you, look into your eyes, and say, "Tell me more." Empathy didn't just hear, it listened. It didn't just see, it understood. But here's where it gets tricky. Empathy had to learn the art of boundaries. Without them, it risked being swept away by the tides of other emotions. Have you ever heard the saying, walk a mile in someone else's shoes? Sounds noble, doesn't it? But let's be honest. Have you ever tried walking in someone else's shoes? They are probably the wrong size. Or even if it's right size, you might not feel comfortable. You'll end up with blisters or worse, trip and fall. Empathy isn't about trying to fit into someone else's world entirely. It's about standing alongside them, offering a steady presence while respecting the boundaries that keep you grounded. Now, let me tell you about the day empathy met burnout. Empathy had been carrying the weight of others' stories for so long that it forgot to rest. That's what we call empathy distress. When we give so much of ourselves that we lose the sight of our own needs. It's not selfish to set boundaries, it's self preservation. Imagine a tree trying to shelter every bird in the forest. It would eventually collapse. True empathy understands that to support others, you must first nurture your roots. Here's a secret not often spoken about: self empathy. It's like being your own best friend, the one who says, it's okay to feel this way, you're doing your best. Think of self empathy as tending to your own garden. When you care for your own soil, your emotions, your boundaries, you grow stronger. And when you grow stronger, you can offer shade and shelter to others without withering yourself. In a world buzzing with opinions and divided by differences, empathy is the quiet bridge that connects us. But it's a bridge that requires care and balance. It's not about agreeing with everyone or losing yourself in their struggles. It's about saying, I see you, while staying firmly rooted in your own truth. Some find it hard to extend empathy for others. The struggle is over empathy. But the key lies in balance. understanding when to lean in and when to step back. So, let me share the self model, an easy way to practice empathy in your daily life. Step back and reflect. Pause before diving into someone's story. Ask yourself, what's my role here? Empathize with boundaries. Listen, but don't absorb. Be a steady presence, not a sponge. Learn their perspective. Instead of saying, I understand, try saying, help me see it through your eyes. I would like to hear more. Focus on self care. That's the last one, but the most important one. After extending empathy, take time to recharge. Your well being matters too. When you practice these steps, empathy becomes a gift to yourself and to others. Thank you for joining me today on Meaningful Conversations with TalkCoz. As we continue to explore the art of connection, let's remember empathy isn't about losing yourself, it's about creating a space where everyone, including you, can breathe freely. Every episode is posted on Sunday, so mark your calendars. Until next time, keep creating safe spaces around you and within you.